What is up, everybody? Welcome. This is Josh, the DIY car guy. It is a beautiful, beautiful sunny day. We're on our way with our buddies to race at the streets. We're gonna do some racing at the streets of Willow Springs, everybody. Track Bros official will be there. We got about probably maybe 10 of us gonna be there. We got a 335, an STI, a WRX. We have a S2000, another S2000. We have a Miata. We got a little bit of everything. We got a beautiful red Mustang 5.0. You guys will see it tomorrow. That thing is just bananas. A lot of power, a lot of power. And so really excited. We're about to take the 198 here to towards Coalinga, because of course we're going to take that nice scenic route. And so hopefully tomorrow we'll have some really good footage of the track. I'm going to be taking this 535i, and you know, it's a family sedan. When I purchased this car, there was a few things that I needed to have. I wanted it to be a sporty car. I wanted to have potential to add more power to it easily, a lot more power. You know, this car does that. You could even double the power without spending crazy amount of money on it. And I needed to fit my family. It needed to be practical. It needed to have space in the back, and then also a nice trunk. Right before this, I came off of a Pontiac Firebird WS6, and the car was a beast. It was really nice, but it was not a good family car. Right now, I cannot have a track dedicated car and also a family car, and so this was a really good option. I considered the E55 Amg, which is just a beautiful, phenomenal car. That car is considered more of a super sedan, competing more with the M5 and the Audi RS, that type of vehicle. But it was really reliable from the reviews I saw, and that really attracted me. But what I didn't like is it has air suspension, and so I like to do spirited drives out in the back roads. I love to do track days and autocross, and so I needed a car that I knew was going to be able to handle everything, like a good all-around car. And looking at the E60 platform, it's a big car. It's really comfortable. Right now we're going towards Lancaster, and the seats are amazing. I got the sport package, which I needed to have, and it does have the leg extensions. It's got the bolsters on the side. Like I was saying earlier, the Trans Am hugged you really good in the corners, but as soon as you do a long drive, it was kind of a pain. What's nice about a car like this is, you know, the seats bolster up, so they hug you if you want them to. You hit a couple of buttons and they relax. I mean, I think these are like 16-way adjustable seats. They got these nice little pillows back here. It's a really, really comfortable car. That's the other thing. I really love the dual personality of this car. You know, it does have a tune by a company called Burger Motorsports. It's called the JB4 tune, and I can shut that off from the steering wheel, and this car will be just like it was stock. I have a cutout on it, and so if you hit a button, the car is quiet. You hit a button again, and the car is loud. And so it does have a sport button. This car came equipped with the active sway bar, so when you go around the corner, it does level out the car. It puts some tension in there, and the car corners really, really evenly. Almost no body roll. I also like that the 535, the E60, is a little bit wider in the back, because I like to put a nice meaty tire in the back. I just like the look of that. And so with this car, I was able to do that. The car came with paddle shifters, and I really enjoy shifting right there. It does have a really fast shifting transmission. This is the one with the sport button right under the gear selector, and the shifts are just lightning quick. I'll do a demonstration right now. Hitting it there, and it's already shifted. I can't even talk faster than this shifts. I'm gonna shift up really, really fast. And so, although this is an older car, and right now it's not like the newer dual clutch systems, it's still pretty fast, you know. And that was the other thing. I could not spend, you know, I was looking to spend around $10,000. That's kind of where my limit was. I saw one E60 E60 out in San Jose. It was a stick shift. Very few of those I've seen in a stick with the twin turbo N54 engine, which is what this has. It was about $8,500. It was a stick shift, and I love that, but mileage was already like at 140, 130. And so I picked this up for a little bit less. It's got about 80,000 miles now. When I bought it, it only had 59. And the gentleman I purchased this vehicle off of in Capitola, he was an older gentleman. You can tell he had never modded the engine, never raced it. And so, anyways, a little bit about the car. You know, it's not the fastest thing out there, but it has some potential. And I think we're going to try and keep up with these boys tomorrow. One of my friends in the 2016 or 17 Mustang GT 5.0, me and him at a couple of other track events, he's beat me by like 0.2 of a second twice. And like I said, it's a beautiful car. It is modified. It's lowered. He just did the sway bars. It's got intakes, exhaust, and tune. And so for this to keep up with that one and these other cars is pretty impressive. So hopefully tomorrow we can see what we can accomplish with this car, and you know, we'll talk a little bit about the different cars, and hopefully talk to the other drivers and see what kind of modifications they've done to the car. So for this car, the modifications that I've done to it is to get it out here on the track is it's got dual cone intakes, again by Burger Motorsports. It does have an open exhaust cutout. That way it diverts the exhaust. Doesn't go through the muffler. Sounds a lot nicer. It does have a tune. I'm running the stock rotors and EBC brakes. I've got a Burger Motorsports oil cooler thermostat, and then I'm running an E30 mix, right? So some E85. Car picks up. Car brakes good. It turns decently. Let's see what we can do. That's a short track. It's more suited for like a Honda S2000 or a Miata, but we're gonna do the best that we can do, and see what we can accomplish. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this little video. Tomorrow, the ones that are coming are gonna be much better. Stay tuned.